Rolling through the middle of October, lots of action to take you around the Eagles for the fall season. Starting off with football on the road at Franklin Pierce, they would take an early 7-0 lead on this interception return by Zach Jones, and then Isaiah Emanuel would give the Eagles a 14-7 lead later on with a 12-yard touchdown run. However, 34 unanswered points from the Ravens would help them take this matchup pretty handedly, 55-20, as the Eagles fall to 1-6 overall, 0-5 in conference play. Men's soccer, one game this week. Len Fliss would have a goal in it against Caldwell, but the Eagles would lose 2-1, breaking a stretch of 23 consecutive games without losing a conference matchup. Moving on to women's soccer, 3 games this week. They would lose on the road against Caldwell, and then at home against Holy Family, they would drop it 5-2, but then they would beat Lincoln University at home 3-1. Alyssa Hebb, with a couple of goals this week, brings her to 7 on the year. That's a career high for a single season for her, as the Eagles look to keep their CACC tournament hopes alive. Moving on to the ice, women's ice hockey taking on 8th in the nation Colgate. They would drop both games 8-1 and 6-1. However, a few great saves from Hallie Lawrence and Devin Amundsen along the way in that one, as the Eagles will return home to face Franklin Pierce in their home opener this week. Women's volleyball, another perfect week, 2-0 in conference play as they sweep through Bloomfield and sweep through Wilmington University and move to 7-1 in conference play. They're atop the CACC North Division by 3 games over the University of Bridgeport as they have the tiebreaker in hand. At that post-Eagles Invitational this week, Joe Ensign had it going on. He wins the individual title for Post University as the team would finish 6th overall, rounding out their fall season. Women's tennis also rounding out their fall season as they were eliminated from CACC tournament contention earlier in the week, dropping to Goldie Beacom 5-2. They finished the year 3-13. As you see, women's volleyball moving to 12-8, women's soccer at 2-9, men's soccer at 6-4-3, football at 1-6, and women's ice hockey at 1-5.